All right, go ahead. Go now.
Get in there! Oh my God!
Hey guys, welcome to the Family Mess. I'm Noah, and have a nice day.
Good God!
I love the Family Mess. Oh,
So then we also went to Mount Charleston. We went to Lee Canyon,
Yeah,
which is another, I guess, mountain rocks. I mean,
Did we go to Lee Canyon? I thought we just drove by it. We didn't get a chance to. We had to leave.
Oh yes, we
just ended
just
up-
went.
'cause it
We
was
didn't
getting
go.
late.
Yeah, we didn't go in Lee Canyon
Because we
so-
just ended up having to drive.
And then we
home.
went to the Grand Canyon.
Oh, that was the next day or the day?
Yeah,
after
the
that?
last day or the last day
Second
before
to
we went
last day.
home.
Yeah,
we went to the Grand Canyon.
Now that was amazing. That was very. I mean, it was. I bitched. We went. Where in the Grand Canyon did we go? The Skywalk.
Oh yes, we did the
How you
skywalk.
can't forget about that, man? Tell them what you did on
I'm
the Skywalk.
trying to forget the trauma.
Oh, Natalie's a little punk ass. First of all, we
I don't like heights, man.
It was
I don't like
expensive.
heights.
It was like $65 each. Something
Well,
like
that's
that.
to get in. Yeah,
So-
50 to get in and 20 something or
so I was
something
like,
like
no,
that.
it's like $150 to go to the Grand Canyon. I'm like, that ain't worth it. And then when I tell you what we did, then you'll see it was worth it. So we pay the money. We drive. I think how far is it away? 2 hours away from.
Yeah, 2
where we
hours
were
from
staying.
Vegas. Yeah.
We drive through these little. I'm talking. I've never seen towns in the middle of literally in the middle of the desert.
Oh.
These little towns in the middle of the desert. We drive. We get there, and when we get there, we have to get on a bus. You have to meet at a meeting place, and you get a bus, and the bus takes you actually to the Grand Canyon. First of all, so it ends up you go to like 2 or 3 spots. Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
When you pay the money?
We went to 2. Yeah.
So and then you take your pictures, and should we post those up on the?
Yeah. We'll
website?
post our pictures.
We'll
yeah.
post a couple of the pictures on the website.
We'll put them on our Facebook page.
But we did that, and it was I can't describe it. It was just amazing. If you haven't seen the Grand Canyon in person, I mean it just takes your breath away. It was probably the best time I had was going there, the Grand Canyon. The whole
The
time.
Grand Canyon was good. So the Grand Canyon was great, but we did the skywalk thing, and it was very scary.
Tell them what the Skywalk is.
The skywalk is like I don't know, like a U-shaped overhang where you're actually standing on glass over the Grand Canyon.
So what happened is there's 2 Grand Canyon parks. There's the federal Grand Canyon, and the one we went to was owned by, what was the tribe called?
I think it's the Holopai.
Holopai, but they
think that's how you
own
say
this
it.
part of the Grand Canyon is on their land. So
Yes.
they designed they engineered and built this skywalk. It goes out over the canyon. I don't know how many feet it goes out, 40,
don't
50
remember.
feet in an arc. And there's glass, and you walk on glass around it, and
So
there's
you
glass.
can see down to the bottom of the canyon.
And when you're walking, all you're looking is what 4,000 feet down
Yeah.
to the ground. 4,000 feet, and you're like, this is. And if you think about it, you'd be scared to death. So I didn't think about it. I'm like, well, y'all got to die sometime. And I wish I had video of Natalie.
Oh yeah, you're not allowed to take any cameras,
Yeah.
cell phones, water bottles. You can't take anything with you.
Yeah,
and then
that's-
you got to put on these special shoes
Yeah,
so you don't scratch the glass.
the scam is they take all the pictures and then you buy the pictures.
Yeah, you gotta pay
expensive as
25
hell.
bones a
you
picture.
You can't bring your phone or nothing. Well, first of all, I don't want you to drop the phone and scratch the glass, and you have to
Right.
wear the stuff on your shoes. That way you don't scratch the glass.
Yeah.
But when Natalie's walking out there, now I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna walk out there because this glass ain't going nowhere. Natalie's like
Tread lightly.
pins and needles. She can't even walk. Oh, Ian, like an old lady.
Hey,
can't
but I
even
did
pick
it.
her legs
I
up
did
to
it.
walk out there. And
I don't like heights,
Oh
man.
my
I don't
God.
like heights.
Natalie, Ian,
Hey, if I don't have control, it's just like when I went, what's that? Rock climbing. I got up the wall, but I couldn't get back
You're
down
a
because
punk, man.
I didn't have control. I had to release control to this mechanism. I don't do well.
Listen, they over-engineer this thing. This thing ain't going
But
nowhere, man.
look. The thing I've realized about life is very precious, and things happen in a moment, right?
Yeah.
Accidents happen in moments, right? So, and we're at this thing, and it's glass. I don't trust none of these things, because I know at any moment in time something could happen. I hate to talk
the
about
rock
it,
slide could just slide up in the whole mountain. Everybody just dies.
Right? I don't know.
I mean, it could happen.
Right.
The
So-
chances are slim, but it could.
Right, but think about how real this is. Okay, so after we get done at the Grand Canyon, we're going to our car. We're taking the bus back, and the bus is like, "Oh, you can't go out the front door to your car. We have
Yeah.
to drive you to your car."
Oh,
We're like,
yeah,
"What the heck
I
happened?"
remember this part.
Turns out there was an accident in the parking lot
Man.
at the Grand Canyon.
In the parking lot.
In the
where-
parking
where we
lot.
were just at.
Right. So this is what I'm saying, how fast life can move. So
Yeah.
that's why I take nothing for granted
No,
and
you
think that
can't.
nothing can't happen to me because life happens in the blink of an eye. So we look out the window because we can't get out the door. We look out the door and there's a bus turned over on top of a car and crashed into one car front ways and fell over partially onto another car, right in the parking lot. And we can see our car that we were parked at about 30 feet, 20 feet
We're about
away
30 to 20 feet from the bus.
from the bus,
Woo.
right? Our car. And our car's the only car there.
Yeah, our car is the only one left because
Right.
they've moved all the other cars.
No,
over
I don't think they moved them. People had just left for the day because we got there. Turns out we got to the Grand Canyon maybe 10 or 15 minutes before that bus crashed. Now we could have been in that parking lot
Yep.
and gotten hit and died.
man.
And somebody,
Somebody ended up dying.
unfortunately lost their life that
Yeah.
day. And 50 something people were injured
Yeah, when
from the bus.
when the bus
there were
flipped.
people on, so it was a bus that was coming from probably Vegas
Yeah.
to visit the Grand Canyon. And there were people on this bus because it was in the parking lot of the Grand
That's where
Canyon.
the accident happened, was in the parking lot.
Right.
It
So
looked
before
like
you
the-
get into the park, that's what happened. Someone, I don't know
It
what
looked like
happened.
the driver had something happen and the bus just went straight and turned and then
Yeah,
flipped.
we
That's what
don't
it
know.
looked
We
like.
didn't
We don't
see
know.
the
They
accident.
didn't say anything
Right. No
about
one said
it,
what
so.
happened, but we just saw the bus literally was turned on its
Yeah.
side, and a car was
Yeah, you're
partially
right.
banged into a car. They had to use like
The jaws of life to cut
things
out
to
the
cut
car.
out.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And then they had another car that the bus had ran into this way.
Yeah, the front end was smashed with
Yeah,
that car, but it
and-
didn't fall on that car. It just hit it.
Right. So yeah. So it was like.
Yeah, Natalie's right though.
That's why I don't. So me going on that glass, I know I don't want it to happen, but I know that glass could crack. Like
Yeah.
it could crack. Like they've tested it, they've done all these things for it, but you just don't know, right?
Everything's a probability in
So
life.
that's
Everything.
why, yes, do I act scared? Yes, because there is a probability
acting
that
like a
I
little
could
biatch.
at that moment not make it or something could happen in that moment. I try not to live in fear.
I was so embarrassed.
And
Natalie-
that's why I went. No, it doesn't matter. But you know what? What matters is that I went and I conquered my
Yeah.
fear. Even though I have the fear, like the fear of Jesus in me when I go on stuff like that. Even when I take these roller coasters and stuff, I don't like to do it, but I do it because I can't live in fear and I move forward. So yes, was I scared? Yes, was I moving real slow? Yes, did I look real crazy out there? Heck yeah, but I did it. Thank you very much, Ian Beeson. Hater. Hater.
Yeah, that was a crazy way to end the trip though. Seeing that bus, man.
Yeah, that was a little, because especially after we found out
I
that
did
it was
video- I
right
did-
after we got
It
there.
was literally after we got there and the
Yeah,
accident
that the
happened. So,
accident
so we
happened.
didn't even know about it the whole time we were in the canyon walking around seeing the different things.
Yeah,
The
we
bus
did,
had already
yeah.
crashed, and they're doing their thing.
Yeah, they had
and
to lift eight people, and
That's why all the helicopters.
there
were
was
flying around.
over 50 on the bus. They bus transported
They
some,
bus I think like 20 or 30 of them had to take
and
my
then
bus.
they had to air transport 8, and then one person.
and the
passed
hospital's
away.
over 30 miles away.
Yeah,
to
so
nearest
that's why they had to
hospital.
air transport some
Yeah.
people because so it was a really bad accident. But
Yep.
but one of the things before we wrap up, but I want to talk about, remember why we're doing video today.
Oh, why are we doing video?
So
Oh.
we went to the timeshare.
Oh yeah, that's part. Damn. it.
One thing we did do early was a couple days before, where after we got there, we went to do the timeshare presentation that was required for our stay at this,
this was the best part.
splendid hotel.
Yes.
And we met this cool lady named Jennifer. She was really nice.
Oh, you remember her name?
Yeah, her name was Jennifer.
I hope she hears this
From
podcast.
Canada. She was
Oh,
she was
okay.
cool. Jennifer from Canada was really cool. She was like, "How do you know I'm from Canada?" I said, "Your accent," and you said, "Hey."
Yeah,
She
I mean-
said, she was talking. She's like, "Hey," and I was like, "Oh, she's from Canada."
Of course, he's from Canada. I'm
That's
like,
my aunt talks like that, and they're from Canada, right? So, but she was from Canada, and Ian and I sat there, and she was just asking us questions, and then she's like, "Are you guys like on TV?
yeah. She
Do you have a
asked-
show?" And I was like,
Yeah. She goes,
No.
and we both are like, "What are you talking about?" She goes,
"She's like, are you guys pretending?"
no, she goes, "Are you guys actors?" We're like,
Yeah,
"What are you-
oh yes. So that's the first question. Are you actors? And we're like,
What are you talking about,
like,
actors?"
no.
She goes, "This is not real." We're like,
I said, "What is not real?" She's
Yeah,
like, "You two," and I'm like, What do you mean?
"What are you
She's
talking
like-
about?"
Yeah, she's like, "You guys are like got this thing going."
Yeah.
and she's like,
And
"You
she-
only see that on like TV shows or something." And I was like,
What are you talking about,
I said,
lady?
"We're just who we are. Like we're not." I said, "We're not there to be to pretend that we're somebody else. We're just here."
I felt
'cause we
good. She
have to
told me
do this
that.
timeshare."
She thought we were actors.
And
I'm
then
like,
she said, "Well," and then we told her we were like, "Oh, well, we do have a podcast." She goes, "Okay, I know there was something." And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "You need to do video." And I was like, "What? Why?" She's
And
like,
I've been telling Natalie this for years, by the way.
Yeah, and
The
I
last
didn't
3
want to be
years.
on camera.
3
I'm not a
years.
camera
3
person. And
years.
also, I didn't, because of the job that I do, like it's just in the male dominated field. I didn't want to have to be like, on, like kind of public, I guess you want to say. But I'm at a point in life where I'm like, you know what? live in fear. You can't not do
That's
things
right.
because of what other people might
Tell
think,
'em,
right?
Natalie.
Who's for me is for me, and what's
Natalie.
for me is for me.
That's right.
So I decided, okay, we're gonna do video. So we decided that this will be our first video episode since the lady told us we need to do video.
And she said,
since
she goes,
Jennifer
if
said
you
that,
do it, you're gonna be so successful. I can see you guys.
Well,
You guys
we'll
are
see.
funny.
we'll see.
You guys are
But
funny.
she said she's like she's been in casting and things like that. So
Oh.
she's like, you guys got to do video. She's
remember
like, she's like, audio is okay, but video, you need to
Remember
do
what she
video.
said? She goes, I used to be an acrobat for Circus Olay. We're like, acrobat. And we both said, you mean flippy? Like the,
Now you kind of like revealing who Jennifer is, man.
nobody's going to know who it is.
Well, I don't know.
How many Jennifers are there in Circus Olay?
Well, I
Flippy,
guess her
flippy?
name's Jennifer.
There's
She
how
got-
many Jennifers
she has
are
a
there?
common name, thank goodness. All right, she got
nobody
a
knows who
common
this, who this lady is. All right, it's a flippy. We're like, whoa. But the crazy thing is when Natalie and I looked at her, we wouldn't even know that she was in that,
No, she was just
She just
cool,
looked like a regular
cool
person.
lady.
Yeah, man.
So she
Flippy
was like
Jennifer.
adamant that we need to do video and that we should not have another podcast until we do video.
Yes.
So we are here with our makeshift video, which is really crazy.
It's going to get better, though. It'll get better.
Yeah.
But we have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
So,
like I said, imperfect action. We're doing it.
but we
and-
got it to work. That's all that counts.
Yes.
So I don't see anything else.
Yes, we did get it to work. But yeah, so that's our we're just Ian wanted
Wait.
to talk about our trip today.
I have one more thing
Oh,
on the
what is
paper
it
here.
you
I have to
wanna
go because I have to talk about this.
What are you talking?
So we
paper.
Kevin and
What are you
Brittany
talking about?
recommended the place to eat. Remember that little the enclosures with all the tractor
Oh, on Fremont Street.
yeah
They,
the tractor trailer enclosures.
no,
What's that called? You know what I'm talking-
The container.
Containers.
The container park. They have a container park where it's made of containers and there's stores and restaurants.
I gotta talk
Oh
about
God, that food.
I mean, by the time we got there, a lot of them were closed out. So we found this one place. I mean, it wasn't the best, but we ordered some chicken wings,
yeah.
barbecue, and then fries. The tater tots. Potato tots were good, by the way. And Natty goes, "Oh, I want a donut." So Natalie,
Well, it said hot mini donuts.
listen to
Ian.
this.
It said hot mini donuts.
It said hot mini donuts. So Natalie goes, "I want a donut." So Natalie goes, "Okay, I want to take one of those." And it comes with what? Apple
I
and
got
cream?
I got apple pie, so it was like apple compote kind of with whipped cream.
Describe
And
the.
then I got Oreo. I think Oreo.
Did you eat that one?
Heck, after the first one.
All right. Tell them what you got. Now, first of all, the chicken wings weren't. It sounds like they got chicken wings from Costco or something. I don't know. And they just put barbecue sauce in it and gave it to us and charged us a lot of money.
But they were edible.
But tell them about the donut that you got.
The donut was what. That's why I was upset about the donut.
Now listen to this.
I bit into the donut. It said hot mini donuts, and it's like apple. They had all these different types.
Man,
I bit into the donut. It wasn't hot, and I could tell it was one of those donuts from a bag.
it was a 7-Eleven donut.
No, it was not 7-Eleven. No, he means the ones that
The
come
little
in the
mini-
bags. The
yeah,
little mini
the
donuts
little
that come
mini
in the
donuts
bag.
in the bag.
So they basically they took the mini donuts from the bag. They put a little apple. I hate when I just disappear. There I go. They put a little apple
Apple jam,
thing compote on there, which is,
apple puree,
and then they put a little whipped cream on top. Now, if they had actually made the donut, it would have been good. But the fact that it was like a regular old dry, not hot donut, and they charge $1. So they're charging you $1,
and Natalie bought two.
which is like after they probably paid 10 cents per donut because
Hey,
you
man.
got a bag for like $3.
That's Vegas, man. That's
and
Vegas.
I was hurt. I ain't even finished them darn
That's
donuts,
Vegas,
and I
man.
love sweets, and I was just like, I ain't eating them damn
Natalie
donuts.
was
'Cause
mad as hell.
They lied to
Natalie's
me,
like,
man.
what the hell?
I was deceived.
I was like, whatever, man.
Straight up deceived. Oh, but the cool thing at the park is they have, what is that, not a praying mantis? What was that thing called?
Yeah, it was a praying mantis.
Oh, they have a metal, like this big praying mantis.
I'll try to put that picture
It's
up too.
huge, and it sits on top of a car. And it's like one of those, you could call it like a junk one where they just put different parts together and they make this out of metal. And on the antlers of the praying mantis, it spits out flames. And like every 15 minutes, they put music on, and the flames go out of the thing like to the music. It's crazy. It was crazy.
I wonder if I can put that video up. I'll try to put
Yeah,
that up.
I got a video. I got like a 10-second video or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, so it was kind of cool. It was cool. It was neat, but it was hot as heck once that thing went shh, and it went along with the music. So with the
Yeah, I did record that.
So yeah, Fremont Street. I was very surprised that Fremont Street.
Was that the thing with all the lights?
Okay.
golly.
Last two things. All right. Last two things. We just talking about our trip. We ain't like talking about nothing.
Who cares?
But the last two things. So when we went on Fremont Street, I thought Fremont Street was like, from the time when I went there before, it was kind of dead. So we were like, oh, let's just walk
Yeah,
because
the
box-
old strip,
yeah,
old
the
Vegas.
container park is right next to Fremont Street or on Fremont Street, I think it was. So we go walking down there just to walk, after eating all that grease. And I was surprised that there were so many people out there.
Man.
They had like a zip line that goes down the street. They covered the street with a LED,
Yeah.
which was so neat.
Like
with
a
the
huge
LED,
LED
TV,
screen.
like the length of a whole block.
Yeah, man. It was.
And then they had music and they had
Live
visuals,
concerts.
Yeah, visuals going on up on the LED that was like a over.
It was
went like this.
It was
over
awesome. I think that was Sunday night we went on that. It was
Yeah, I don't know.
amazing.
Yeah, it was Sunday night. Yeah, that was pretty neat. And
It
then
was amazing.
Fremont Street's a little wild. They had all these men with their shirts off, and women can get pictures. They had women with
The hoes were
just
out, too.
stars on their on their nipples, and their boobs are all out.
Oh, I
and
was
they
like,
were out.
man,
I
don't
know
bring
what,
your kids out there. I'm telling you that.
But
Damn.
it's just some titties. Why
Well,
I got hanging up on titty? The nipple wasn't even
You know,
showing.
you know what I don't understand is why even cover the nipple? Because I'm seeing.
Because men,
no,
men
no.
run the world. That's why, and
No,
they
no,
and
but-
they sexualize nipples and they sexualize breasts. So,
Dude, if you
that's
didn't-
why.
I saw 99% of your breast. I don't care about the nipple at that point.
I mean, I
It doesn't
agree. I
matter.
don't
I'm
see
just- I'm
women
like,
should be able to walk with their titties out. if they want
You're
to,
out
but
there, and I'm looking at your. I see your breasts. Like I could go touch them, and
yes,
then
they got them tickle bitties.
I don't care if there's tape on them. It's still doing the same thing.
Right, it's
nipple
just
or
a
not.
nipple, right,
It doesn't I don't
right.
care about your stupid ass.
Because the whole
nipple.
breast was exposed.
The whole
Just
thing.
the nipple was covered with
nipple, just
the stars.
The nipple and the areolas are covered. I'm like
Yeah.
that, and I'm like that does nothing for me. And I'm like that didn't work.
But yeah, so there are all kind of people out there. It was a neat little
Everybody's really having a good time though.
Yeah, it's a neat
I mean,
spot.
Yeah.
And the last thing we're gonna talk about, is they just built this new sphere. I'm in love with the sphere.
You better put this up too.
So the
Yeah.
sphere is basically a big, huge circle, like the Earth, and it's a concert hall. So I think U2 in a few months is going to have their first the first ever
What do
concert
they call
there.
the Death Star? Is that what they
Well,
wanted to call
yeah,
it?
the locals call it the Death Star because it's
Yeah.
just this big. If
It's a
it
huge
doesn't
sphere.
have if the LEDs aren't on, it looks like a big black circle.
Yeah.
But the whole circle, the whole sphere, I should call it a sphere.
That's
it's a sphere.
amazing.
The whole sphere is actually made of LEDs. It's LED TV.
Yep.
So the whole thing is like one screen,
It's
and then they have
amazing.
this huge screen inside for when they start having concerts in there. It's like a new concert
It's
venue.
amazing, and they have all these patterns. What
Oh yes,
basketballs?
and they put like
the moon.
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
gosh.
Like the first night we were driving, we were looking for the laundromat, trying to do
Oh, that was
laundry
another
at like
story.
10 o'clock at night.
in the hood.
Bad idea. But anyway, we go to do the laundry.
forgot
That
about
laundromat
that.
was not that bad.
Oh boy.
The people there were a little extra.
Yeah,
you
they
could tell they
they're
got
very
some
animated, boy.
problems,
Woo!
but they was all right. They was all right. So as we were driving back from the laundromat, like basically the street, like almost you could say, looks like it dead ends into the sphere. And then it was looking like the moon. And then they
Yeah.
had different variations of the moon on the sphere. It looked like a real moon,
And
like in the
for
middle
us-
of the city.
Yeah, for us, the street we were on, it looked like you're driving straight into the moon.
Yeah,
That's what it looked- So
yeah.
it looked really cool.
Yeah. So the sphere, that's a brand new thing. I think it opens officially in
Wow.
September or October. But the fact that they're actually using it now and putting projections on the outside of it is really cool. And I was enamored with the sphere.
We must
That
look
was
at-
like my highlight of the trip.
We
was
must have looked at that sphere about 2 or 3. Natalie goes, Ian, drive by the sphere.
Hey, but that street that we went to a side street to look
Hey,
at the
man,
sphere
there,
another night.
there were several hundred people
There were
also
people
looking.
all these people lined
People
up on
in
the street
traffic
looking
would
at
stop.
the sphere.
I mean, everybody was looking at the sphere like, I mean, they were enamored by the
yeah,
sphere.
I'm gonna post a bunch of the pictures on our Facebook page and on our Instagram.
It does no justice till you see it in person, though. Like, even
Yeah.
though for the I mean, when you see it in person, you're just gonna sit there and just stare at it like this is
It's. I mean,
this
the
is
one thing
amazing.
I got, and the one thing I've noticed a lot is, if you can dream it and you can think it, like people make their weird dreams come true all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this sphere. Someone just said, you know what? I think we should build this big sphere with a huge screen on it. Let's make it happen. No one's really had done that before, probably, but they figured out how to do it and made it happen. And I was like, to me, that kind of signified like, if you can dream it, you can do it. And you
It's
really
true.
got to believe in yourself and whatever it is that you want to obtain or reach to, that you can do it. Because people come up, there's another idea. I forgot what it was, but people come up with the weirdest ideas, and they do them and they get successful at them. And they're not even things that you were like, why would,
Yeah.
even like the Spanx lady, the lady who invented Spanx, like, this lady's a mega millionaire. I forgot her name, but she's like a mega millionaire now because she wanted a better shapewear out there and then what was made. And she just said, you know what? I'm going to create it. I'm going to do it. And she did.
Yeah.
So that kind of inspired me that when I saw the Sphere. I think that's why I liked it so much. I was inspired because someone thought of this. Like all these crazy things in Vegas, people thought like, oh, that's what it was. I was looking at like the Excalibur Hotel, which is a really old hotel, but it looks cool because it's a castle. Someone said, I want to build a hotel that looks like a castle.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked over at New York and I was like, somebody said, and there's a roller coaster and there's a Statue of Liberty. I'm like, somebody just like thought this up and said, I want to do this. And they talked everybody else into helping them to do it.
You're right.
Right. So I just was like, you know what? You can accomplish anything that you want to if you put your mind to it and you just keep at it, you know. So that was my inspiration.
That's good. That was a great trip. If you guys, I'd say go to Vegas and just go with an open mind. Go there and enjoy don't go there, thinking these people are crazy. I think everyone out there knows what's out there. And Natalie and I went out there and I think this is one of the best trips I've ever
go and
had.
Have a good time.
And next time we go out there, we might actually go see some shows.
Yes. Oh, I am mad. We did not.
We didn't see one show.
No. Well, first of all, I thought about going to a show, but then I was like, oh, I don't want to spend the money. I was just being cheap. But then I found out they had the Michael Jackson Cirque du Soleil, and I was like, oh, I'd pay for that.
That older couple said it was really good. That guy's eyes got big.
Yeah. But unfortunately, by the time I looked, they didn't have. There was no show before we left, so I'm going to go back. I'm definitely going back to go check out the shows. I'm going to go on a show trip.
And we're going to stay in a much better hotel.
Yeah, no more timeshare visits. I'm sorry.
Timeshares, you're fired. I'm done with your ass. Don't even talk to me anymore. When they call me on the phone,
now they will pay that money.
I'm going to pay. I don't care about. Nope. You guys have failed me 3 times or more. I'm done with you. I'm not. I don't trust you guys anymore.
I'm telling you though, I still think it's the karma from your boobs, the boob lady. That's because you had ulterior motives. You only bought that timeshare because the lady was really nice and you had a good conversation and she had tickle bitties. That's the only reason why you bought that thing. That's what came back to bite you. And then I had to suffer because you and your...
I'm weak for big boobs. I'm sorry. At least I'm honest. So.
Yes, I appreciate your honesty. I'd rather you be honest and we talk about it and laugh about it.
Oh, man.
Because if you hiding it, then that means there's something wrong, right?
Yeah. I'm not
so the fact that you can be open and honest about it, and I can accept it as it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm weak for boobs. I'm like, damn, man. They were as big. Oh, boy. It's never going to happen again. Actually, after this experience, I don't care how big the boobs are. I'm like, nah, man, I'm not listening to nothing no one's saying. No way.
He's like getting seduced.
If it's this hotel chain, absolutely not. I'm not doing this anymore. Not this. I'm not going to mention their name, but, I'm not going to do it no more. It's not worth it. It's not worth my time.
No.
And I think I'll just plan my vacations and save up.
Yeah, we'll just save up and spend the money. Yeah, yep. But some people like doing the timeshare thing. If you don't mind the timeshare visits, it's not a bad deal because we got
no, it's actually
we got
good.
5-day 4 nights for $390.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So it's not a bad.
We didn't lose out there.
Now, if we had stayed where we were supposed to be staying,
oh God.
Oh yeah, because last thing. But they said that the reason why we're in that hotel is because they had overflow. So instead of just telling us, oh, we're booked up and we can't accommodate those dates, they put us in the worst hotel because that's their overflow hotel. And I will say the salespeople were mad about it because they know it affects their sales and affects how people see their image of their company.
And it did.
And so they were like, please write this up to let us know how, about your stay, because we're trying to get them to change that, to not have anyone stay at that hotel because we know people come and they're upset about it.
You wasted our time.
Yeah. So the salespeople were nice and they didn't, they didn't like that.
A whole bunch of points at the end for it.
Well, that's part of the package.
I didn't even know.
That ain't no bonus. That's what you go do.
I didn't even know. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, take them points and run.
I did.
Yeah.
Whole bunch of points.
But that was our vacation. We did a little mini recap of our Vegas trip and our first trying out of video. So we appreciate you guys listening.
Yeah.
And
join us on our streaming platforms: Spotify, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, and all the other streaming media. We're on all of them. Family Mess Podcast Facebook page and the Family Mess Podcast on Instagram. I can't think of anything else to talk to anybody about.
Okay, well then,
how am I going to say bye? Now you're going to see us all on video now. And see our face.
This video
awkward.
part is weird, man.
That's because you're looking at yourself.
I am, and I'm trying to we have to get this set up right because I'm looking.
You got to look.
I probably should have put. You know what?
Right there, not there.
I know. I should have I should have put the camera like that.
Yes. Yeah. Now.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. I figured that out at the end. But at least I figured it out.
We've been looking this way the whole time. Why is Ian and
I should have known
why
that
is
because
Ian and Natalie looking this
I put
way
my Zoom
the
like
whole
this.
time they're talking, they're looking at us.
Sorry.
Yeah,
but here
so
we
that
are.
looks much better. See.
So next time we'll fix it.
Yeah.
We apologize.
Well, that's what happens. So please join us again. We're gonna do more videos. I guess we have to have guests too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
we'll have a real setup by then. We'll have a real setup. This right here is bootleg. If
Yeah.
I can never get my shed finished, we'll talk about that another day.
All right, everybody. We'll join you soon. God bless. Take care. Bye.
Get in there! Oh my God!
Hey guys, welcome to the Family Mess. I'm Noah. And have a nice day.
Good God!
I love the family mess. Oh my